I'm not centered, am I? Let's center. Centered. Centered, kinda, sorta, kinda. Hey, Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning for Thursday. We are in 1 Corinthians 2. Yesterday I mentioned that, I started with verse 8 and there was no context and I had to go backtrack. Anyway, so we're gonna start reading from 6 just to get the context because we want to start with verse 13 today. All right, let's do this. Verse 6, Wisdom from the Spirit is the English Standard Version title of this section. Yet among the mature we do impart wisdom, although it is not a wisdom of this age or a wisdom of the rulers of this age. We impart a secret and hidden wisdom of God. None of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Messiah. These things God has revealed to us through the Spirit. All right, there's your context. He's talking about spirituality. He's talking about prophetic wisdom. He's talking about spiritual things that humans just don't get. Verse 13, and we impart this in words not taught by human wisdom, but taught by the Spirit, interpreting spiritual truths to those who are spiritual. It also suggests it could be saying, or another way to say it, or interpreting spiritual truths in spiritual language, or comparing spiritual things with spiritual. The Complete Jewish Bible puts it like this, verse 13. These are the things we are talking about when we avoid the manner of speaking that human wisdom would dictate, and instead use a manner of speaking taught by the Spirit, by which we explain things of the Spirit to people who have the Spirit. Again, remember, to the mature. Now, we're going to lose. Remember, I started off by saying there's stuff that this kind of stuff makes people mad. It upsets people because, the majority of people do not walk in the Spirit. They can't simply because they do not believe in charismatica. So if you don't believe in the spiritual gifts for today as like a real thing, God did away with those things. That's a huge percentage. The majority percentage of Christianity believes that. It's going to be very hard for them to understand this, let alone walk in this.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelogue Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.